This is Purple Moon on Word on the Street, coming at you.
Right on. Spread the word. Hey, it was good. It's Word on the Street. I'm behind the camera right now, and tune in to Artist of the Week, Purple Moon. State your name. Oh, I stated your name already. Where are you from?
I'm from Humboldt County originally. Live in Concord. I'm out in Oakland right now, so pretty much all over the place. Doing it, you know, listening to music, doing all sorts of different stuff. I don't know, just kind of trying to do something different with music right now because it's kind of saturated. It all kind of sounds the same to me. Not that that's bad, but you know, I'm just trying to do something different. Just really into music, loving it, making beats, doing it all. Trying to start making videos and just trying to take it where I think it needs to go. Like I want to evolve music, maybe try something new, do some different stuff, you know, see what happens out of that. Really into, you know, Jimi Hendrix, all that older stuff, the newer stuff, hip hop, hella, you know, hyphy music, early hyphy music, Maxwell, everything really, you know. It's just, I love experiment with music pretty much, that's my thing. And if you're into that experimental music, want to check it out, I got a SoundCloud, Purple Moon, type Purple Moon, you can find it. And I actually have a new website called Mind Illuminators that I'm making. It's a page on Facebook to where, you know, you could send me your link, send me your music, I'll post it up, help promote you, help promote me, just like the page, you know, help promote any artist that really wants to get out there and do their thing, you know. And want to give a shout out to Quincy. Quincy eats most beats, and Phil Cosby, all those guys, AO Lyrical, anyone who's really down with Invader Records, just all that pretty much, like that movement. I'm really down for that movement because it's helping people out, and it's really different. It's kind of evolving music because we got so many different kinds of artists on that label, but they're not all doing the same thing. We're all doing different shit, and that's really like what it's about. I feel we can all learn from each other, and we got people doing like rock music, we got people doing hip hop, experimental hip hop, everything. So I don't know, I feel really good about it. So you know, that's what it is, man.
That's what's up, that's what's up.
I probably started rapping maybe when I was like 18. I started playing guitar around 14, you know, just jamming around, you know, making music, making like beats, I would say, but mostly just playing guitar with people and, you know, doing the whole, trying to get on band things. And I was in a few little bands, but I wasn't really feeling them, you know, at points. And it's just like, I wanted to start making beats because making beats is such a personal thing, you know, versus having a group where you gotta deal with a bunch of other people and what they're coming from. It's just like, well, it's hard to find people that are really down for experimental music, and that's really where I come from, is that. And I feel like the more people experiment with music, that's good, because, you know, I want to try to bring out the next thing the next big type of music that's coming out, you know. That's really where I come from. And then the name Purple Moon came from, there's a few artists out there that just do solo and beat music, you know, like W.O.T.S and all those guys that just make beats, like Madlib and all those guys. And I was just like thinking, like, at first I wasn't even gonna rap. Like, Purple Moon isn't really a rapper name, it's kind of more like a producer name, like Purple Moon, Ninth Wonder, you know, like just like that kind of name, you know. And so it's pretty much a producer name, but I'm rapping too, so, you know, that's what it is right now. Just trying, that's kind of, and it's also, you know, a name like Purple Moon is like kind of like the moon is out there. The moon makes its own waves, you know, like, so I'm doing whatever I want to do versus just being on Earth, you know, doing other people's shit and doing everything that has been done. I want to do something that's in outer space, you know, that's not done before, you know what I mean? So that's really where that name comes from. That's where Purple Moon comes from, you know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Like, because hip-hop is one of the only forms of music to where it's mostly just vocals. You can really just, like, tell your stories and tell anything you've been through in hip-hop music, versus if you're doing rock and all that stuff, it's less about that. It has just other aspects, and so I feel hip-hop's the most lyrical, and it's the most expressive. It has the most expression in it lyrically, you know what I mean? And you can tell stories, and just like, I feel like it's way more about the writing. It's like poetry over music, so it's like just something that attracted me to that, you know, just being able to write poetry and then just like put it over a song. It's just really beautiful to me. because to do hip hop, you don't necessarily even have to sing or have a good voice. You know, you just gotta be able to write stuff out, and I think that's really where that comes from. You know, like just being able to write stuff out and do music in that way, and not do it and not have to sing and not have to do a certain type of thing. It's like really into poetry, writing poetry and all that stuff. So it kind of comes from that, you know. Just and then just hearing that over beats. I remember some of the first stuff I ever heard was probably like anyone from California, probably like Snoop Dogg, like all that early Dr. Dre stuff, and then Outkast, and then I started listening to like East Coast stuff like Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul and all those mellow guys. I don't even like Dale the Funky Homo Sapien. People know him now as Deltron. Just like hearing that and just like being like, wow, this stuff is really it's like beautiful music. You know what I mean? And they're taking songs that they like, that they're like, wow, this song is really emotional and this means something to me, and then rapping over it, you know, like that's really beautiful to me. I feel like, you know, just to hear people rap over songs that they're like, oh, you know, this little hook, like I could post this song up on Facebook and be like, this dictates my life, but them taking that song, sampling it, and rapping over it, and kind of telling the story that they want to portray by just posting it on Facebook or whatever, and just like trying to let people hear their story over that, like pretty much what that hook means to them, what that song means to them, but rapping over, you know, like telling the story, you know, of what that means to them. Kind of pretty much how I feel about that.
Okay, for sure. We finna wrap this up. You got any Twitter, Facebook, or sound page that you want people to follow on?
Definitely check out Mind Illuminators, because that page is coming up. It's MIIND Illuminators, and it just pretty much type in MIIND and it should pop up. It's like a little guy with a radio on his head. Anyway, yeah, you know, check that out. Check out Purple Moon. We got a new EP coming out, me and Quincy, called Germinated Melodies. It's pretty dope. Check that shit out, you know, cop a zip, fucking do all that. I don't know, we're about to make a video hopefully, so you see that, just go to YouTube. My music should be out there, you know, just go to find it. It's Purple Moon, pretty much.
For sure. Alright, that was Purple Moon. It's word on the street. Remember, spread the word. We out.
Life's a fallacy, one mind, alone in the galaxy. Life's a fallacy, one mind, alone in the galaxy. Man, staring up at the sun, I make prayers to the moon, yeah. Stairway to heaven, that first step is a doozy. Fred Astaire on stage, the staircase just suits me. These niggas don't stare, master.